I'm doing, I was gonna say good, but I'm doing great because the announcement that came out, what, like 10 hours ago? Are you serious?
Yes, literally. I actually found out just yesterday too. So it wasn't even like a, oh yeah, like we'll post this next week or something. Like, no, we're posting it tomorrow. I'm like, oh gosh, okay, cool.
I know it is so exciting. Congratulations, first of all.
Thank
I feel like that's very quick for a movie to get a sequel, or if it was like a sitcom, you normally don't hear this quickly. So that in and of itself, I'm sure feels like an accomplishment.
Absolutely. And I've been acting since I was probably 10 years old, and I don't think I've ever been a part of something this quick. Yeah.
Exciting, very exciting. Yeah, I of course saw the movie, loved it. I feel like it's very, what I love about it is it's nostalgic, but it's also current, but it's also meant for kids and adults. It's kind of like it's a movie that anyone can watch and appreciate for different reasons. So you are 17 now, 18?
17. Yes, I'll be
17.
18 November 16th.
Oh my gosh, that is it Scorpio?
Scorpio, yeah.
Scorpio. Okay. I don't really know what that means. I'm not gonna lie. I barely learned I was a Libra, but congratulations on almost being 18.
Thank you so much.
Of course, of course. So I'm wondering what lesson in the movie or like theme was most important to you as a young adult?
Yes. So I think something that Draculaura learned along the way is that if she's 100% herself and authentic to who she is, she'll find the right people for her. Because in the beginning, she's a bit closed off and she doesn't really warm up to the other two monsters as quickly as they do because she feels like, oh, she needs to keep this secret of witchcraft,
Mhm.
which is a human practice, and monsters don't like humans over here.
Yeah, God forbid.
Yeah, literally. But honestly, like once they find her and they accept her for who she is, she really finds a beautiful friendship and she like learns a new sense of vulnerability. And I think as like a 17-year-old girl like living in this crazy world of like people trying to fit in, I think just being authentically myself, I'll find good people. Yeah.
You will. And you've always been so kind. I don't know if you remember, this was so long ago, but I interviewed you at Famous Birthdays. I think you were like literally 14.
Okay. I was literally going to ask you why you look so familiar.
That's why.
And yes, that was actually one of my first ever like really fun interviews I've been a part of. So
Aw.
it was definitely memorable.
Oh, good. Well, it must have been because I think you came back twice with Bella Shepherd and then Savannah. So I'm
Yeah,
like, I guess that's the best way to know if someone enjoys visiting if they keep coming back. So
definitely.
yes, yes, that is why. No, you were always so sweet then. And that was when we were mostly talking about Henry Danger and singing career. So I absolutely love that you got to do acting and singing in this movie. Amazing. And dancing for
Yes.
sure as well. Were there any either was there any dialogue? Were there any songs? Were there any dances that got cut that you wish hadn't, that oh my gosh, maybe they can be in the next movie?
Yeah, so actually a lot of the scenes and the music that we had, it was all there and there wasn't a lot of things that got cut, luckily, so we definitely hit that mark. But there were a lot of songs that were potentially like coming out of the dark or the three of us, and they were actually added to the whole soundtrack. But my girl group Good News Girls had the opportunity to sing them because we were like, oh, these songs are amazing, but we just didn't have enough time. So I'm glad that I got to incorporate my lovely girl group Good News Girls and was able to sing that. Yeah.
Yes. No, I love that. I love that. It seems like most of the projects you take on, like you're involved in more than one aspect in one way or another, which is so, so cool. So props to you on that. And a question I've been asking everyone from the cast that I've interviewed is, I know obviously the dolls, they have journals, you get to learn more about them. Did you happen to keep a journal as Draculaura?
Oh my goodness. So I started doing a journal as Draculaura when I saw Jai Pushkulnik, who plays Cleo. She started doing them, and she was doing them every single day, every single time there were like breaks in between sets. I was like, oh, that's really cool. I've never heard of that. And so I started it, and I feel like it helped majorly get into my character as Draculaura, for sure.
Yes. Yes, I love that. I think it's such a interesting kind of character development. So, were there any other tactics you used to prepare for this character?
Yeah, so I was told by the acting coach that we had at our boot camp that maybe if I created like a playlist of Spotify, like of music that just really encapsulates Draculaura, then it'll definitely get me into that headspace. I also personally made a Pinterest board because I love making Pinterest boards. And yeah, I think a lot of that. Also, Todd Holland, the director, was really good on asking us questions to really make us think about how we would react as our characters or how we would think as them. Yeah.
That's so important. I mean, I am not an actor by any means, but I've always been into like reading and writing and character development and like what is this person really thinking? So I always find so fascinating to ask those questions. So thank you for answering that so beautifully. Um and I know Jai had told me that she didn't really take home anything from set except that like name card from the
Mhm.
chair. Did you happen to take home anything fun?
Yes, I have the name card too. I'm gonna tilt it over
Please.
there.
Oh
It's
my
up in the corner.
gosh.
Yeah, that
I
one.
love it.
Thank you. But yes, well, I didn't really take home too much, but I do have my practice fangs that I had. And well, after set, I actually got Invisalign, so I can't really fit them anymore, and they're just kind of sitting around as like a memorabilia, but still fun.
Yes, that's very like, I mean, that's like not exactly the same, but I think I still have my first retainer somewhere.
Right. Yeah.
Third grade. Oh my gosh, those were the days. Those were the days. Um, and I know that the movie, of course, filmed in Vancouver. Are you still based in LA?
Yes, yes. Originally from the Bay Area, but living in LA.
Oh, I love the Bay Area. I like to say I'm from there when I just feel nostalgic, but I only lived there for 18 months, so I don't think it counts, but
It's home. It feels like home. Yeah.
it is. No, it's such a fun vibe. I love the Golden Gate Bridge. I love Ghirardelli Square. I always like I don't think we'll ever not love those things, you know.
Yeah.
So fun. Sorry, that was such a sidetrack moment. I am such a nostalgic person.
No, oh my gosh, I love it. I'm all for it, trust me.
Good, good. Speaking of nostalgia, I have to ask, do you have a vivid memory of when you were first introduced to either a Monster High doll, an animated series?
Yes, I do. I have many, many memories of me going over to my cousin's house and we were playing with all the Monster High dolls. I was a big like doll fan in general when I was younger. Like I loved the Barbie movies. I loved everything Mattel. So when Monster
Mhm.
High came out and all of these like really spooky girls and like they all are fashionable and they're all cool. It's just it was so inclusive and fun. And you know, I have a lot of memories of just Monster High being with me throughout my childhood.
I love that, and I also love that it was at your cousin's house because I feel like it's always at the cousin's house. I don't know what it is, but that's how it
Yeah.
was for me too. So
See, I had like all the dolls and stuff, but she had dolls. She had all.
okay.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I would be lying if I said I didn't secretly compete with my cousin as to who had more. And she didn't know it was a competition. It was like my inner turmoil. So Sophia, if you're watching this, I'm still jealous of all the brats and Monster High dolls you were allowed to have.
I feel it. I feel it. I am you.
And is your cousin older?
No, she's younger.
She's younger. Okay, my
Yeah.
cousin's older, so I always felt like, well, she's more mature, so she gets those ones. I
Yeah.
don't know. I don't know. And okay, I have to freak out about your makeup. That was amazing. Can you like walk us through the process? And I specifically would love to know time to put it on, time to take it off.
Yes. So normally the process would start at like 3 or 4 in the morning, very early mornings. And it would always start with the contacts because I had pink contacts on and then I had to be painted. Sometimes my arms would be shown or my legs would be shown, and then they would have to just go all over and paint. And Kiera, I got really close with my makeup artist. Of course,
Oh,
I'm in the chair for like 3 hours.
Yes.
It is a pretty long process. So I love her with all my heart, and she like really did that. And the process, we like we're learning every single day, and I feel like now for the second movie we're a lot more prepared and we know what to expect, because being painted pink is not always super great in early mornings. But
No.
now we got it, and it's probably going to be a bit more of a speedier process.
Yes.
But yeah.
Yes. No, I mean, I'd like to believe I have patience when I get my makeup done, but I don't know, 3 hours. I mean, because you're just sitting there, right? And if you have contacts in and then you have to close your eyes, you can't really necessarily like be on your phone or,
Yes.
reading. So
Yeah, but
props
if
to you.
I ever needed to nap, she would let me.
Would you literally just be like, okay, work on anything but my eyes right now?
Actually, like during my very first, like for the screen test, it was the very first time having any of the Draculaura makeup on. And I just came from dance rehearsals. So I
Mm.
fell asleep and I barely even met her. So yeah, I just woke up and I was magically pink and looked all pretty and Draculaura like. So
Yes. Hey, that's a really fun memory to have though. Or I
yeah,
guess non-memory because you don't remember it because you were asleep, but you know what I mean.
right.
Um, and this is the first time Draculaura has been officially announced as Asian Romanian. Just if you would be able to talk a little bit about what that representation means to you.
For sure. I mean, growing up, obviously, as a Filipino American and not seeing many Filipinos on screen or just been misrepresented or no household names, it's just such an honor to really get to portray that. And I talk to my family and all my friends who are Filipino, and like the most heartwarming thing is them just saying like thank you for that representation. Just being on screen will definitely change a lot of young Filipino American kids who want to be actors, and they can see that, oh, she's doing it, so I can do it. And it's just been so sweet because I get to be the representation that I wanted as a kid. And so
Yes.
so like it brings me to tears all the time. So that was a good question.
Oh, thank you. No, I think it goes back to, yeah, that idea of like be that person you needed or wanted to know when you were younger. So, has there been any either like in your DMs or maybe just walking in LA, like either a parent or a kid being like, thank you so much. Like, this is so cool.
Definitely. Oh my goodness. Some people that I grew up with and some people that, just strangers, like it's really interesting to see the impact of me just playing a character on the screen could do to like one person that I haven't even met yet. And it just makes it's just so heartwarming to like be able to share that love and just not even meeting them yet. So it's so sweet. Yeah.
Oh, I love hearing that. No, you truly are an inspiration to so many people. And again, I'll say it like there's not really like an age cap on Monster High, which I love. Like,
Yeah.
I enjoyed. I'm 26 now. I just turned 26. I had to think about it. But like I know parents who watch it with their kids, and these parents like grew up on Monster High dolls. So I love how there's so many like intersections. I think that's really powerful. And I want to touch back on the sequel that was just announced. I'm pretty sure you don't really know the plot or if there's going to be any new monsters added, but what would be like your dream character development for Draculaura or any character? I'll let you choose.
So for specifically Draculaura, I would love to see her explore and get stronger in witchcraft, because I feel like that'll somehow bridge over to like her personality and her feeling more comfortable with herself and finding who she truly is and stuff like that. But a character I would love to see is Toralei. So we'll definitely see in the sequel, but yeah.
So exciting. Do you have any, if you can't say, just let me know, but do you have like any insight into when you're filming, or is it literally like as much as we know, you know?
Well, friends, I found out yesterday.
True. Okay. I guess so. You're a day ahead of us, essentially.
Yeah,
A few hours, maybe.
maybe for sure. But hopefully we'll get to announce more things soon.
Yes. Oh, I hope so. I hope so. And I saw all the pictures at the premiere. I was so jealous. It looked so fun, so fun. Just walk us through that experience, with the carpet and the interviews and the movie itself and being reunited.
Yeah, so being on the Paramount lot in general was super nostalgic on my end because I would do so many auditions and walk that lot and pass by where we had the premiere. So it was definitely a little full circle moment on my behalf because I'm like, wow, this is all for us, for me. And I was like, it's still jarring. But and seeing all the cute little like the spooky cafe and the all the monster inspired things that were there. I think it was just so fun, and I'm glad that everyone else got to experience all of that because it really hypes you up for the movie that you're about to see.
Yes, it definitely does. It almost feels like a 360 experience with all the fun activations. Yeah, I loved seeing all those pictures. It looked so fun. And all the bright neon colors, that was also a plus.
If there's one thing about Monster High, it's colors.
Yes, yes, it is. Which character has your favorite color scheme?
Ooh, that's a really good question. Um, I would have to go with Abby. I
Okay.
really like the light blues and then the translucent purples, and I thought her wig was just so cute. Like all of her outfits were giving like very much icy girl, but then Monster High. It was so cool.
No, I totally agree. I love Frankenstein's. I love those blues, kind of the like rainbow vibes. So fun. Also, I'm gonna be honest with you. The reason it's getting dark is because I forgot it was daylight savings, so that's why the screen keeps
My
getting
goodness.
darker and darker. So I sat in front of my window because I'm like, golden hour, sun is out, it's gonna be great lighting. And then I'm
Okay.
like, wow, it gets dark within like 10 minutes now. So that is why I'm not like locked somewhere, like I'm literally in my room facing the window and I didn't realize it gets dark now at 6:30. So that's what's going
Fair
on.
enough. I
Kind of
totally get
spooky
it.
though. I'm kind of here for it.
Oh yeah, it's very fitting for the vibe. We
Yeah,
love
that's gonna be my excuse. If someone's in the comments like, why is her screen so dark? I'm gonna be like, because it's nighttime at Monster High. I'm in the hallways right now. Like I'm
absolutely.
on set, right? It works.
It works. I
That's
agree.
what I'll say.
Come back home.
um, yes, 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 yes. Um, and do you have any other projects coming up that you can discuss, either with your girl group, acting wise?
Yes. So October 27th, my girl group and I, Good News Girls, we're gonna be on That Girl Lele on Nickelodeon, and we're even gonna do a little performance on there with her. So definitely check out for that. And if you're in the SoCal area, definitely like come out because we're gonna be doing Christmas shows in November, and we'll keep you all updated at the Good News Girls News with the Z on Instagram. So definitely check that out. And of course, the sequel just got greenlit. So we'll definitely be posting more about that.
Oh, so exciting. Do you I live in LA, so I'll have to come out to some of them. I love like the Grove Christmas shows.
Yeah,
Citadel Outlets used to do one, so
we're doing the Citadel
you
outlet.
are has it been announced? I didn't even know.
Not officially, but
Okay.
here we are. Citadel
Here we are. I
outlet.
feel like it's not like you just told me the Monster High plot. I feel like you can say that it's not a big deal, right?
Yeah, it'll probably be posted, Yeah, you'll know.
Yeah, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. And what's your favorite holiday tradition?
Ooh, like Halloween or
Yeah,
Christmas?
you know what? It's so crazy because I keep forgetting Halloween has not happened because I'm so focused on Christmas. So yes, Halloween.
Okay. I think my favorite Halloween tradition is oh, I'm actually going to do this tonight. I'm going to paint a pumpkin and then also bake some treats, some gluten-free treats because I'm gluten-free with my sister and watch a Halloween movie as if it couldn't get any Halloweeny than that.
It
That
couldn't. Are you watching Hocus? I'm sure you've seen Hocus Pocus too.
No, I haven't. Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Not.
That might have to be the one you watch tonight.
Okay.
It's
Will
a
do.
really good movie. And I didn't know you had a sister. Is she also in the industry?
No, she is actually a basketball player. She's the
Oh,
only
okay.
one in our family, and she can sing and play instruments though. So yeah.
So you get a lawn?
Oh yeah, actually, it's kind of surprising. This takes everyone by surprise because we don't fight. And they're like, that's weird. That's suspicious. But yeah.
It is. No, that's a good thing though. Like I'm very happy that you don't fight. That's great. Did she get to go to the premiere?
No, only my parents did, but we
Oh,
actually had a private premiere for my family, and I got to rent out a theater, and everyone from the Bay and everyone from like my SoCal family, they all came out, and we like filled up that whole theater and just watched Monster High together. And so it was a very sweet moment.
oh, I love that. That's so fun. That's so, again, nostalgic. I keep using that word, but it really is.
Oh no,
So
it's the
fun.
right word to use. Yeah.
Okay. I'm like, it's right, but I also keep using it. So, but is there even a synonym for nostalgic? I feel like there isn't really a good one.
I don't know. I say full circle if anything, but
Okay,
yeah.
that's a good one. I like full circle. I'm gonna switch it up now. So if I say nostalgic again, please feel free to correct me. I'll
I
say
will
full circle instead.
for sure.
Well, Naya, thank you so much for your time and again being so flexible with the time. I so appreciate it. Do you just want to plug your socials? I know you plugged Good News Girls, but your personal socials as well, and remind people to go watch Monster High.
For sure. You can follow me on all social media platforms at Nayah Damasen. That's spelled Nayah Damasen. Yeah.
Perfect. So easy. Well, thank you so much. I hope to see you in person again.
I know. Oh
In
my
LA
goodness. This was so
sometime.
fun. I genuinely loved it. Yeah.
Oh, good. Yeah, we'll have to get coffee or something, or who knows, maybe I'll see you at the Kids' Choice Awards or the next Monster High carpet, but hopefully before both of those events because those
For
are
sure.
fun.
Definitely. Oh my gosh, I enjoyed it. Thank you.
Oh, thank you so much and congratulations again.
Thank you.
Thanks. Have a good one.
Ready, bye.
Bye.